Hi friend. Today I want you to imagine something really exciting. Something that brings back memories but also feels completely new and futuristic. Because what if I tell you the iconic Volkswagen Beetle is making a powerful return in 2026 with a fresh design, modern technology, and a style that mixes classic charm with next-level innovation? Just picture a car that still carries that famous round shape, but now looks sharper, more aerodynamic, and more premium than ever before. A car that can turn heads anywhere you go, whether you are in the city streets or on the highway. And before we go deeper into details, think about this. The Beetle has always been more than just a car. It has been a symbol of freedom, youth, and personality. And now, in 2026, it is expected to return with electric power, smart features, and luxury touches that we usually see in high-end sports cars. So stay with me till the end, because this is going to feel like a dream car journey. Now let's talk about what makes this new 2026 Volkswagen Beetle so special. The design is expected to keep its legendary silhouette, but with a more modern twist, smooth LED headlights, a glowing front light bar, and a redesigned bumper that gives it a bold but friendly face. The body lines are cleaner and more aerodynamic to improve performance and efficiency, and the wheels are expected to be larger with a sporty finish that gives it a stronger road presence inside the cabin. Everything is expected to be completely transformed with a luxury feel, soft premium materials, ambient lighting, and a fully digital dashboard that replaces old analog systems. You might even see a large touchscreen in the center that controls everything from navigation to climate to entertainment. And of course, full smartphone connectivity with voice control and AI assistance. Now imagine sitting inside this car at night, soft lights around you, silent electric motor running, and everything feeling smooth and futuristic. That is the experience this Beetle aims to deliver. And when it comes to performance, the biggest change is expected to be under the hood, or more correctly under the floor, because this time it is likely to be fully electric, offering instant torque, smooth acceleration, and a quiet driving experience that still feels powerful. Some rumors suggest different battery options with ranges that could go beyond 300 miles on a single charge, depending on the version, which means it is not just a city car anymore, but also a long-distance traveler. Charging technology is also expected to be fast-charging capable, so you can get a good amount of range in just a short stop, and this makes it practical for daily use as well. Safety features are also expected to be top-level with advanced driver assistance systems like lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, and even semi-autonomous driving in traffic conditions. Now let's talk about why this return is so important. Beetle name is legendary, and it originally changed the automotive world by making cars more affordable and accessible to millions of people. And now, in 2026, it is coming back in a completely new form, but still carrying that emotional connection. It is not just a car. It is a piece of history reborn for the future. And it shows how far automotive technology has come from simple engines to smart electric mobility. Even the sound of the car might be designed digitally to give it a unique identity. Because electric cars are naturally silent, and designers often add artificial sounds for driving feel, the driving experience itself is expected to be very smooth and comfortable with advanced suspension systems that absorb bumps easily and make long drives relaxing. Handling will likely be improved as well, because electric platforms allow a lower center of gravity, which helps stability. And this means, even though it is a compact car, it will feel very solid on the road. Now think about the emotional side of this car. People who grew up seeing old Beetles will feel a strong connection, and younger drivers will see it as a stylish, modern EV that stands out from typical designs. It is rare in today's world to find a car that mixes nostalgia and future technology so perfectly, and that is exactly what makes this 2026 Beetle so interesting. It is not trying to forget its past, but instead using it as strength for a new identity. And when we look at the brand behind it, Volkswagen AG, can see how they are moving strongly toward electric mobility and sustainable driving solutions, which means this Beetle fits perfectly into their future vision. Now imagine driving this car through a busy city, people looking at it and you feeling that mix of comfort, style, and quiet electric power. It is not just transportation. It is an experience, and that is what modern luxury cars are becoming today. They are not just about speed anymore, but about comfort, technology, and emotion combined together. And finally, if this 2026 Volkswagen Beetle becomes reality, it could easily become one of the most talked about cars of the decade, because it brings back a legend in a completely new form while still respecting its roots. And that is something very rare in the automotive world. So whether you are a car lover or just someone who enjoys unique designs, this is definitely a concept worth watching closely because it represents the perfect balance between past memories and future innovation, and that is why the return of the Beetle in 2026 feels so special and unforgettable.